In the ninth grade, my health class had a mental health day where a local psychologist came and talked to us about mental illness. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm never going to have to go through that. And of course, 3 weeks later, I was diagnosed with clinical depression. And by my sophomore year, I was admitted to a hospital for suicidal thoughts, where I was then told I have bipolar disorder. And I was getting ready to be released when my nurses and my family told me I need to be careful who I share my story with because there's a negative stigma and there are misconceptions around mental illness. That I didn't want to lose friends and miss out on opportunities because of mental illness. A lot of those misconceptions are around the fact that not a lot of people know about mental illness. When it's a very common issue. 1 in 4 adults in America experience mental illness in a year. And about 60% of those adults do not get help. And I believe there are a variety of reasons. Denial, the cost of mental health care, which is another issue, and the stigma. No one wants to think they're crazy. There's the first problem. Mental illness does not mean you're crazy. It just means you might need to take medicine and you might need a counselor, but you could still function completely normally. And the reason those misconceptions happen is because no one talks about it and everyone's afraid to admit that we might have problems. And the only way to erase that stigma is to address the elephant in the room. My name is Sara Edwards, and I'm ready to talk about mental illness.